Conservatorio has adapted the design thinking methodology from product design to real estate. I don't think it's done that frequently, but it's working very well for us.
Esta metodología de design thinking la usamos en lo que llamamos charrettes, que son sesiones de 3, 4, 5 días en los que nos sentamos, digamos, a analizar las entrevistas, definir los problemas, generar ideas, generar prototipos y dar feedback de esos prototipos. Es una metodología que nos da una mayor confianza de que sabemos qué necesita nuestro usuario y que realmente que estamos creando una solución y un proyecto que busca, digamos, mejorar la calidad de vida de las personas para las que diseñamos y para las que queremos que usen este proyecto.
It's a process that starts with empathy. It starts with empathizing with your end user. Getting to know your end user, getting to know, not asking so much what it is that they want, but asking them what it is that is bothering them, finding out what problems they have and trying to figure out how you can resolve real problems that these end users have.
Realmente está orientado a entender para quién estamos diseñando, quiénes son esas personas que van a ser los usuarios de nuestro proyecto o de nuestro producto.
So we go out and we interview everyone we can think of that might be influenced or around our project. And that's people that are working in the area, people that commute through the area, mothers that live within a few miles, concierges at hotels, tourists. And from those interviews, we start to understand their problems, their point of view.
Una vez hemos empatizado con el usuario, pasamos a la segunda etapa de Design Thinking, que consiste en definir cuáles son los problemas y los retos que este proyecto puede solucionar para nuestros usuarios y potenciales usuarios. ¿Qué problemas tienen? ¿Cuáles son esas frustraciones que van más allá de lo obvio que un proyecto puede resolver para ellos?
We might have two people who say that they have very, very long commutes and they live outside the city and they hate that they have to commute. It's a problem for them. But the more we ask them, we find out maybe one of them, it's a problem that he would like to live in the city, and his problem is really that he can't find an affordable place to live closer to where he works. Where the other one might very much like where he lives. It's simply that he needs to do something with that time because he could get home at roughly the same hour by leaving later, but he doesn't have anything to do with that time. So we understand that these are two different problems, and so we'll define the problems for our architects.
Listamos los problemas y cambiamos la forma en que formulamos la pregunta y la forma en que definimos el problema y decimos ¿cómo puede este proyecto ayudar a proveer más opciones de vivienda accesible? ¿Cómo puede este proyecto ofrecer opciones de entretenimiento y de uso de tiempo libre que sean mejores y más atractivas?
So against those problems, we ask a wide group of people to give us ideas. That's our architects, some of that's us, and some of it's the same people who helped us understand their problems.
Empiezan a responder con ideas a cómo solucionarían esos problemas. Usamos post-its, marcadores e invitamos a que todo el mundo nos dé sus ideas.
Those ideas can be from completely unpractical to completely spot on. You never know. But as we get them together, we synthesize them. And that's the phase that they call ideation.
Una vez tenemos todas estas ideas consignadas, empieza un proceso de identificar temas en común, ideas que solucionan varios problemas, agrupación de esas ideas y empezamos un poco como a procesarlas. Y de ahí pasamos a la cuarta etapa de Design Thinking, que es el prototipado.
So that's where you start to see the architects draw, and they start to make a paper prototype of the project. It's essentially a model on paper, and that allows us to then test that prototype, and we can do real market studies, we can do real focus groups, we can start to bring in real tenants and see how they respond to things.
Y de ahí, cada tarde, al final del día, tenemos una sesión de críticas y digamos pasamos a la quinta etapa y la última etapa de Design Thinking y es el testing, es probar esa idea. Entonces hay una presentación de esas propuestas, de esos diseños y invitamos a diferentes personas a que digan bueno, ese diseño es válido por esta razón o este componente en especial puede no funcionar y empezamos entonces a tener ese feedback acerca de esa propuesta de diseño.
That's also the time when the financial analysts start to do their analysis, looking at how the finances of the project, how viable it is given that day's work. And so that financial information gets built back into the next day's work. And after 3 or 4 days of that, we have something that we feel is good enough to start really going out and testing against the more traditional market principles of market studies.
Design thinking es un proceso vivo, un proceso que hace toda la diferencia a la hora de definir el contenido, el carácter, el look and feel de un proyecto.
We're able to do months worth of work in several days, and this process not only lets us do it faster, but it lets us do it better. We're much more confident about what comes out of the process than we would be if we had just tried to create an idea on our own and imposed it without bringing other people into the process.